Hey, we are live.
Hello. Oh, wow.
Maria.
It's working. It's working. Hello.
It's
Hello.
working. Yeah, it's working. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Miss
How
Mary.
are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
It's good
Hot
to have you
right
here.
now, but it's okay.
Sorry?
Even if it is hot right now, it's okay. Oh, we're live now. Oh my goodness, we're live.
Yes, we are live right now. We are live. I would have people join us.
Okay.
So you did something today, and I just said I should ask because I've been trying to get it done. That collaborator thing that you tagged me on Instagram. When
Oh,
your post today, you tagged me to be
yeah.
a collaborator. So it's appearing on your page and it's also appearing on my page. How did you get
Exactly.
How did you get that done? Because I've been trying to do it and I don't know how to. I have not figured it out.
In the post, and then because I have no idea too. It was my first time yesterday to download my Instagram, and then I tried my best to do it. Like but I will teach you maybe yeah after this. Well,
All right.
is it okay for me to? Are there now audience or no? Not yet.
Sorry, what did you say?
I mean. Other people now because I'm really nervous.
No, no. You don't have to be nervous.
Um,
You don't have to be
because
nervous.
I really posted it. Okay, how can I share the live? Because I cannot share the live.
Okay, there's an arrow down that is
Uh-huh.
pointing this way.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Ah.
Then you could send it. You cannot share it to individuals.
Mm-hmm.
You can't share it as a post. You will be able to share it to individuals.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm trying to share it. Because most of my friends are from Asia, so I have no idea
Okay.
if they are awake or not. But I think that yeah, I think most of them are awake. Hopefully, yeah. I'm sharing it with my friends and also to some people that I know. Let me actually my Insta. I think that I've been sharing it. Yeah, I've been sharing it with other people. Uh-huh. Yeah, I shared it. Oh, send separately. Oh, is it send separately? Oh, possibly that they are late, or I have no idea because it's my first time to have like this. Have like this.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
sharing.
let me. I think I know someone. I know someone from the chat.
So people are joining.
Yeah, I know someone on the chat. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel that, right?
Yeah, I send it
Okay.
now.
Hello, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome. So good to have you here today. You're welcome. If you're just joining, keep coming in. We're gonna kick start in a bit. Just giving you some time to join in.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, hello. Okay, I can comment too, right? Okay.
Yes. Hi. Hello. You're welcome. Hi. You're welcome. Good. So I'm just giving a little bit of music to help people calm down as they join.
Because of the time
Hey,
difference, Miss
Maria.
Mary.
Sorry?
It's because of the time difference, Miss Mary, because most of them are from Asia. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's not a problem. We're global citizens. Someone is asking you that why are you shy? Someone is asking
No,
why are you shy, Miss Maria?
I'm not.
Miss
This,
Maria, you're not used to putting out your face in the open. You do a lot of fantastic things without coming out of the open to put out your face to it.
it's because Miss
Hi,
Mary.
hello.
Yeah, Andrea. Andrea.
I'm very good today. Thank you. We'll
Let's see.
start in a bit.
Yeah, she's from Philippines. She's a Muslim.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Can you hear my music?
Music?
Yes.
Oh,
Are you
that's a
hearing me?
Nigerian music, right?
I'm playing music for us to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
I'm trying
The
it.
weather is very good today. Thank you. It's calm now. It rained earlier today, but the weather is better now.
Actually, Miss Andrea is used to be my colleague in the past. Like she's a Filipina and she worked in Libya before.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hello, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. And
All of my students. Oh my God. Yeah, I have students here like Kudrat, also Mr. Vaibhav. Oh my goodness, Vaibhav. Yeah, it's my first time that Mr. Vaibhav would see me. I guess, yeah, because he joined. He joined.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You're welcome to the Millionaire Teacher Show. And today we have with us Miss Maria.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Mr.
Big
Curry.
flowers to Miss Maria. All right, so I'll just quickly read up Miss Maria's profile, and then we will move on with the questions to get to know a journey and story in the education space. So, Miss Maria Jenepe Palmares.
Yeah.
Maria, I hope I got that.
Yeah, yes. It's Maria Jonifer.
Okay, thank you very much. A Filipino educator and a global schools advocate who is making a difference in North Africa and beyond. She is passionate about teaching the sustainable development goals and empowering our students to become global citizens. She has been recognized as the Global Schools Advocate of the Month and has shared her insights on how to be a sustainable international educator on the GSP Lord. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to answer your question. Someone's asking what's my qualification. Yes. Oh, all right. So I'm going to answer that later on. Okay. So right now I'm reading Miss Maria's profile. She is also mentoring other advocates from Nigeria and Ghana who are implementing the SDGs in their schools. Hello, you're welcome. Maria is not only an advocate, but also an excellent teacher and a language trainer. She teaches at an international school in North Africa, where she also serves as one of the ACER's International Schools Assessment Examiners. All right, she has a popular YouTube channel, Study Time with Miss Maria. It's a YouTube channel you need to engage with, where she uploads videos on social studies, English language, and exam preparations. She's also a verified trainer at HeLocal, an online language learning platform based in Seoul, South Korea. She has built a community of more than 8,000 members who have improved their language skills and achieved impressive scores on IELTS and OPI's test, thanks to her training. Amazing. Maria is also a tech-savvy educator who loves to explore new tools and platforms that can enhance her teaching and learning. She has recently joined the affiliate program of Nazil Najib, a freelance Microsoft consultant, Microsoft shareholder, and a former Microsoft employee and MVP awardee. Wow. Maria, you need to link me up with this. I need to be linked up with this. Please, take note of that.
I know.
Yeah, someone says she has a great fan following on a local app. Wow. Maria, I'm not going to miss out on all of this. You need to link me up with all of this. All right, so she's excited to learn more about Microsoft products and services and share them with her network. She has her social handles for you to follow on Facebook, on YouTube, and an affiliate link for you to follow up on that. All right, so now with all of this, a quick one. Let's start with you, Miss Maria. So what inspired your journey into teaching? And then the next part of that question would be, why teach in Africa? So your journey into teaching generally, and then journey into teaching in Africa.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Mary. But by the way, hello to all the people, the audience, Kudrat, Mr. Viva, Professor T. Professor T is my colleague on HeLocal. And I have also my dear friend, Mr. Nauzil, and also Miss Andrea, who are watching this live. I do not know. This is my first time, guys and gals. So those, screenshot it or record. This is my face. Well, actually, Miss Mary, what happened, my backstory was that, after high school, my parents really wanted me to become an accountant. So in the university, I studied accountancy for 1 year, but something happened to my mom during the second semester of my first year in college. Like she was hospitalized, and we had family problems at the time. Even my best friend died during the time of the second semester. So I got the anxiety and depression during the time. And I failed in the accounting subject. I failed maths. But there's one professor or two professors told me that, hey, Maria, your personality is not really suited to become an accountant, but you have to be a teacher. So two professors, like one professor from the my professor in English language and also my professor in the history told me and recommended me to transfer to another school, to another university, and yeah, and pursue education. And when I transferred in my second year, during my second year, yeah, that's the start of my journey as an educator, you know, as a teacher. So I was in another university for 5 years, and I became really active on the student council and also in different clubs and organizations. Every morning, I used to work in the management side of the university. That's why I got a scholarship program, and every afternoon and in the evening, I would study. So yeah, I used to be a working student, not because we're poor. We're not poor at the time, but because like I wanted to try many things. Like if I had this capability of working and earning money for me to sustain on my yeah, my studies. And afterwards, after the graduation, the owner of the university asked for my help. And she said, like, Maria, after the graduation, like 1 hour, 2 hours after the graduation, the owner of the university asked my mom if I could be part of her school in another province. And my mom said yes, because it's an opportunity to work with this famous personality in the Philippines. So I taught in a province for 2 years, and then afterwards, like, I transferred in an international school for 2 years, and I transferred in one of the biggest private schools in the Philippines. So if I'm going to compute my number of teaching in the Philippines, both private and public schools, I got like 5 years of experience. And then after that, I wanted to expand my horizons by going abroad, because I wanted to travel. I wanted to know what's happening in the world. So at first, it was Indonesia, but I got not really banned, but the immigration said no to my passport, so I got discouraged. And then that was the time that Libya was, it was 2012 when Libya had the revolution. And after the revolution, my mom saw an advertisement from the newspaper, and she gave it to me, like, hey, Maria, there's a place for you, there's a work for you in Libya. So I knew the time that it was a revolution. It was after the revolution. It was really chaotic. But my mindset was that, okay, this would be a great chance for me to work outside my country, despite of the war, and it's an international school. At the same time, it's really near Italy. So I could travel, because Libya and Italy had this one hour difference. So yeah, that's it. And the rest is history. I've been here working and living in this country for 12 years. And I'm really proud to say that. Yeah, I'm really proud to say that yeah, I'm a product of the Arabic culture, the Islamic culture, African culture, mixing with Asian and Filipino culture.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been in Libya for 12 years as a teacher. Wow, that's fantastic. So are you looking at entering Nigeria anytime soon, coming to teach in Nigeria?
Oh, it's really it's really pretty interesting, because when it was 2014 when I had an opportunity to be with my colleague. He was from Nigeria, Mr. Youssef. I hope that he's here also. And it was my first time to encounter a Nigerian, someone from, you know, someone from Africa, because I thought before Libya was only, like, you know, dark-skinned people, but I mean, my perception was really wrong. So it was 2014 when the school hired some, you know, some people not outside Philippines, but some different nationalities, and they were really they're really accommodating, really friendly, and they have this mindset of work and very cooperative indeed. And now until now, I've been yeah, he's also my colleague. Like I have two Nigerian colleagues, one from Gambia, another one from Senegal. I have also right now a colleague from Tunisia, and also locals, Libyans. So it's really diverse. The school, faculty, and staff is really, you know, there's diversity on this international school that I am in.
Oh, all right, that's so nice. Okay, so you talked about your work with Microsoft and all that. Can you just share more light on that?
Oh, okay, okay. Let me clarify because like I am not okay. I'm really a tech savvy, but I am really learning different skills, especially the soft and the hard skills, because we are now in the 21st century, and there are some skills that if I'm a teacher, yeah, I'm a teacher, I must know everything, especially when it comes to technology. So what happened was that like it was 2019 when I visited Turkey, and I was trying my best to learn Korean language. So I browsed the App Store. Okay, what would be a great platform for the Korean language? And when I download this Hi Local is an app for me to learn languages. So I've realized that there is a need of an English language teacher or trainer. So at first, within three or four, yeah, 4 months, I was just a regular user of that Hi Local. But then there was a need of a trainer, so I applied. And during that application, or during the time that I was, you know, I've been teaching with many students, and my students are, you know, from India, from Indonesia, from Iran, like the rest of the world. I've realized that most of them are really tech savvy, and they have knowledge in technology, like especially like Microsoft and other things. So I was like, I thought that I was really, you know, really left behind with this generation, because I'm a millennial, and people or my students are Gen Z, and Gen Z, you know, they do have like, you know, lots of technology on their minds. So at first, like I found a way for me to learn or to study Microsoft. It was it's really I browsed, because in Philippines we have this Mook, and I had an opportunity to gain some knowledge in the Microsoft, and then I downloaded again another app. It's just like a seminar workshop on the Microsoft. So I got certificates, and it's free. And then when I downloaded another app for me to learn again, you know, my self-confidence, because I'm really shy. It was like last month or 2 months ago, I downloaded this Clubhouse, and I met someone from Clubhouse by the name of Nauzil. Mr. Nauzil Najib is from Kuwait, and I've learned that he is a former Microsoft employee. So Mr. Nauzil educated me about Microsoft. He educated me about what is new about AI. Like he became my mentor, like an instant mentor, and he's really approachable, and and I think is he here? I don't know if he's here.
Mr.
Yeah,
Naz,
the one with the N.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
please,
yeah,
we'd like
he's
to
here.
see you. Say hello in the comment. Say
Yeah,
hello in the
he's
comment. We'd like
yeah,
to meet with you. Yes. We need
yeah,
we need you to mentor more of us.
yes. So Miss Mary, what happened was that like he trained me to be part of his affiliate
Oh,
program.
Mr.
So he was
Nazir is
teaching me.
here.
Yeah, he has taught me about not only the Microsoft, but really AI, and also, you know, all of the products and services of technology. And because of him, because of his training, I applied it in my lesson plans nowadays. So right now I've been, you know, informing the teachers. I had this meeting with my faculty, and I explained to them the value of the AI, the value of technology, and how to put it into your lesson plan, into the curriculum, at the same time the SDGs. So you see, like, there are lots of things that are happening in the educational scene, because we're not, it's not anymore the traditional way of teaching, but actually we have to use different tools, especially the AI, especially the technology, to learn the SDGs, or the education for sustainable, sustainable development.
All right. Thank you very much. So now, quickly, can you tell us about your YouTube channel? Because I see that you have a very, very active YouTube channel that is faceless. Because you're a very, very shy person. You don't get to show your face, but you get to do a lot of things. Can you tell us, how did you go about starting it? How did you grow it over time without showing your face and all that? Just give us the gist in it.
It was also by accident, also, Miss Mary. It was 2019 when I downloaded a game, because I was so bored during the COVID time. I downloaded a game called Second Life. It's like a Sims. Like, you have an avatar, you will make an avatar. So when I downloaded and when I played that game, I've met lots of people. I met lots of people, and everybody's telling me, how about make your own channel, make your own YouTube channel, because all of my friends do have like a YouTube channel just for fun only. So I experimented one. And the name of that YouTube channel before was Adventures of Maria. So my videos were all about like my travels in Turkey, Armenia, stuff like that, or singing. And then COVID really was on the peak of its height. Then that was the time of the blended learning. So there were some days that my students were here at the school. Some students, we were doing not Zoom, but actually like Facebook, or even the Facebook Messenger. So for me, I was so sick and tired of repeating the whole lesson. So I made my own YouTube channel because of the necessity. It's because of, it's for my students. And of course, most of my high school students are taking, or majority of them are taking A-levels, IGCSEs, international exams. So for me to help them for their revisions, I would make a 1-hour video for them, and not only for them, but also for the students of Libya who are taking exams. So it benefits not only my students, but also those students who will be taking international exams. And not only them, but also the people from the High Local app. My community also is benefiting, because there are some videos about the English language. I'm still learning because, of course, I don't want to show my face, to be honest. But then again, like, sometimes I have to force, because people are demanding for my face. And I need to learn more about it.
Chatted, right? I was like, yeah, your face isn't on your DP.
Yeah, I'm really shy about it, but yeah, hopefully I can.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you very much. So before we continue, I have 2 of my colleagues that are going to come up here. They are in a contest, and they really like to get votes. So I'll bring them up to tell us more about their contest, right? So I'm bringing up Ultra Creative, and I'm also going to bring up, okay, you put the link there. Let me just pin this. I've pinned the link that you put there, right? So I'm bringing up my colleagues to come talk about their competition, so that you can help us send it out to people to vote them. They are in a contest at the moment, so we need people to vote them, to vote for them.
Oh, the audience will vote. Oh, okay. Who are our audience? Because this one is, by the way, recorded. Oh, Mr. Mr. Vaibhav and Andrea. Yeah, Vaibhav and Andrea, you have to participate because Mr. Nazil is not participating. Yeah, they are.
Hey, hello, Cousin Prince. It's so good to have you here. All right, so I've invited them to come. All right, so pending when they will come, can you just tell us a bit about teaching in Africa? What's the difference? You've been a teacher in Libya for like 12 years now, and you taught in the Philippines for about 5 years before you came to Africa, right?
Yeah.
So what has been the difference? What has been the challenges teaching in Africa and teaching in the Philippines? And just generally tell us what your story has been as a teacher in Africa.
Oh, because okay, the similarities first. Both my students in Philippines and also my students in Libya are really afraid of me because I'm strict. According to them, I'm strict in the classroom because I have rules and they have to stick with the rules. But those rules have been, they're rules, like we've made up the rules. And they have to stick with the rules that they have made. So I'm really firm about it. But outside the classroom, I'm really a jolly person and really approachable. I remember like last year, some teachers were really they couldn't help but to ask for my help for the discipline. So I gave them some tips and tricks about it. And not only that, like also when I was in the Philippines, that's one of the similarities. They are afraid because of my strictness, my firmness. Second similarity, they love stories because they are not that matured enough, okay, for them to learn any subject. So I have to make sure that I have to be creative on what I teach. So for them, it's lecture method is a form of a boring activity. So they prefer really activities which it's a form of communicative approach or a project-based lesson. So I'm always into the project base and more into the collaboration. So they really love it. They also love to use social media, so as well as the technology by using the video cameras and how to manipulate film editing. So that's also their similarities. Also respect, of course. There's a huge respect. But when it comes to the differences, I guess like Libyans are really, how can I say this? They are not yet open-minded. They are not yet open-minded, possibly because of their culture and possibly because of what happened to their country. But I really love their willingness to learn a lot. Although like Filipinos are really open-minded, like yeah, all the way. But for the Libyans, you still need to learn. For you to understand them, you have to learn the culture. So that's what we call the cultural immersion. So before I teach a certain topic, I have to make sure that it must be, in the Islamic values. So there are many times that I have to read the Holy Book of Quran, and of course I have to understand what is inside so that I can understand their community. So it's just, yeah, those are only my similarities and differences. But overall, like they're great. Like I can handle them.
Oh, all right. So you mentioned that being firm, that recently you had taught some teachers, giving some teachers some tips on how to be firm and all that. Can you share some of those tips with us?
Eye contact, and there are some words that you can use, like instead of I'm mad at you, because at first when I was like 5 years ago, I used my voice. I really used my voice to manipulate everything. but they thought that I was shouting, like, Miss Maria, you're shouting. No, I have this, you know, huge voice that I can play around. And for me, it's just like there's one line that I always do, like, I'm really disappointed if you do this or that. Like, I hope that you're not going to do this. So that line of I am disappointed, like, if they don't obey me, or if there are some problems on the classroom, that really, made them feel sad to the point that they would apologize and they would not do it again. But they are kids. They are kids. They're kids, so they could. Yeah, as long as the teacher is consistent, as long as I am consistent with them, with the proper communication, then everything will be fine.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was going to come to that. Kurone said cultural immersion. That is teaching you needed to get into the culture of the environment where you're teaching to be able to break into the learners so that they can understand what you're teaching. Can you tell us the challenges you face in breaking that cultural bias?
Okay, break. Um, of course, because when I was in the Philippines, I used to wear a non-conservative clothes outfit. But now that I am here, I have to be traditional. I have to be, what is that? I have to be, how can I say this? I don't need to be really loud at all, because I have to embrace the Islamic culture, because for me, I think that this is like, one of the greatest cultures in the world. I really learn from them. I also meet other Libyans, especially my colleagues, who taught me about their values, their traditions. So I'm actually adaptable with all the changes. So, for instance, if I would be in the Middle East, for instance, in Kuwait, I could adapt on their values. If I would be in Nigeria, I could adapt how to eat jollof all the time, and other cuisine. Yeah.
Oh, I see that you're looking forward to Nigerian jollof.
Yeah, the jollof.
Oh, you really love that. Okay, right. So you said adaptation is very, very important. Your ability to adapt to the culture and the environment where you find yourself is very, very important in getting so that you can be able to break into the system to get your learners to listen to you. You also talked about storytelling and activities to get your learning your lessons across to your learners. And that's part of the things that I've been talking about recently. I had an interview last week with a Jolly teacher where we talked about bridging learning gaps with enrichment activities. And enrichment activities, storytelling is also an enrichment activity, right? So it's adaptation is very key. Yes. So these are one of the things that we talked about and all that. So sorry, please, just before we continue, Ultra Creative, Miss Mercy, would like you to advertise your contest, right? Would like you to advertise your contest.
Yeah.
Kindly come on and advertise your contest. I'm sending you. I've already sent you the invite. So we need you to come on and tell us about this contest that you're in, right? Okay, so while we wait for Miss Mercy to come on, okay, she's still on transit. All right. So let's continue. So you also mentioned tech, like the use of tech, right? And you said something about social media. How do you use social media to teach? That's quite.
I do have. Yeah, I do have, Miss Mary, a community at the High Local. It's a language app, as I've told you. And every Friday and Saturday, I would teach on that app. Teaching English, yeah, teaching English language, and every Saturday it's not only English language but also education for sustainable development. So it means that every Saturday I have two classes only about SDGs and also English language, especially those students who are going to take IELTS, and every Friday it's all about IELTS as well. So I've gained lots of followers, not because of the popularity, because my profile picture on that app is a cat. They don't see my face really. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy that yeah. So it's also a way of being mysterious on that app. But one thing is what I like about it. It's because of the trust and the quality of the contents that I've been giving to them. That's why they have this clamor of, you know, asking for my help when it comes with learning the language. Now, since I'm not really every day on that app, I've made my own Facebook page. So just in case that they would miss the lesson, like all my slides and all my activities, all the photos are in that Facebook page. So, you know, it's a win-win for them. At the same time, it feels really good to help people. And it really feels good for me to see people being successful in their lives because somehow I touch them.
Wow. Thank you very much. That's one very important thing about being an educator. It is that zeal and love to help
Absolutely.
people, because you have to be very interested in sharing your knowledge and not
Sincerely.
holding and holding on to what you know. That's one thing. Because I always tell myself that, oh, I don't want to be in the classroom, I don't want to teach in the classroom. But I always find
Sincerely.
myself
But being
wanting to
devoted.
share knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So being a teacher is not just restricted to being in the classroom. It's beyond just being in the classroom. As long as you're sharing knowledge, like what is going on here right now. You're sharing knowledge, and people are responding and are learning from you. I have also learned from you. See, I have my book filled with things I've been writing. Get learning from you. Do you understand? So it's not just about when you're in the four walls of the classroom and you're teaching and all that. Learning goes on all the time. A teacher is someone that loves to share and share of yourself. And I'm so glad that you're already confirming that I'm doing that with the apps and the different things I do. And you always also do this without showing your face. I don't know how you manage to get the like and trust of people. I think you can imagine that you use an avatar for this, but you really grown on the app. And there are people testifying of that. They can attest to the things that you do on the app. How did you manage to grow so much without getting your face in the open?
To get to my face, by the way, we have another student of mine. Yeah, we have another student of mine from Pakistan. Hello. It's possibly it's because of my voice. I'm not really sure, but what I try to do is to use all the assets that I have, like what are the good things, or possibly my personality. But it's all about being consistent on their needs and their wants. So that will be, you know, another factor. But I'm really a very shy person, so I'm not really that confident enough to show my face to the world. Maybe it's maybe sometime, but I'm not really into it.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that's very nice. You said something, being consistent, right?
Yeah.
You're not just doing it one day and running away and then coming back 10 days after and all that. Being consistent has helped you to grow without showing your face. And then having an engaging voice, yes. A voice that can hold the attention of the people without even seeing a face. A voice that I hope that my voice would be as engaging as yours. So that I can try that and get the attention of people without having to show my face, right? That's very, very important. See, I'm learning a lot from you. Like my book is filled with copy. I've been writing and writing and writing and writing. So I don't know if we have questions from anyone. Anyone would like to ask Miss Maria a question on anything she has said or anything outside what she has said. So just indicate. You can put your question up. There's an icon there at below the screen that has the question mark in a speech bubble. The icon
so they will ask questions to me.
bubble. So you can just ask a question there.
Okay, you can be gentle, you can be harsh to me right now. Yeah, you can ask questions about me. Is it personal? It's not okay. It can be personal, right?
Yes, it could be personal, it could be anything, right? And then you said something. Okay, so let me ask my own question now before others come up with a question. So when you said it was your mom that saw the ad for
Yes.
the application to the school in Libya and then gave it to you. So what are your thoughts about that? Like, how did you feel about that? Did you feel a certain kind of way having to leave the comfort of your family or your community and going there? Like, that was coming from someone that is very, very close to you. Did you feel a certain kind of way about that?
Actually, like, I'm really sure about it because like I have 3 siblings, and all of us are like professionals, and my parents, like, when they realized when I changed my course from accountancy, Mr. Nazilia, I'm sure you can ask that question, from accountancy to education, they realized that that I am making my own path for myself, and they would be served as a guide. And my decision is not really a decision because of financial, problems, because we're not really poor, we're not really that, like, we're in the middle class actually, but my parents really want me to succeed, to be independent. So there was a time, I think in 2017, I got a problem here in Libya. I got a huge depression because of my colleagues and because of my ex-boyfriend. And when I asked the help of my parents, especially my dad, he told me, it's your problem. You will be the one to solve so that you can be more independent. So because of them, because of their guide, I've learned how to be really independent and sticking with my own gut at the same time. Of course, everything has a purpose, right? God, it's God's plan. So it's always a mindset like that. And they are really proud. My parents and my sisters are really proud of what I have achieved. My sisters also are also popular in my country, in Philippines, as artists, as like painters, and something to do with the social media as well, and also in the medicine field. So they are proud that I am here because I'm not only representing Philippines, I'm also representing my family name, my father's family name, my mom's family name. I'm representing also the Filipino teachers around the world. I'm also representing Asia. I'm also representing, now that I'm part of the Global Schools program, I'm not only representing Philippines, I'm representing Africa, I'm representing Libya, North Africa, and also the Middle East. So there's a huge responsibility now as an advocate and mentor. I think that there's a question.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So I thank you very much. I had to pin down that question. It says, what motivates you to do extra mile on this specific line of job?
Oh yeah, Miss Andrea. Until now, I'm having an extra mile for this work. It's because of curiosity. I'm not sticking inside my bubble. I'm not into my bubble all the time. I'm always thinking ways to be creative. I'm thinking outside the box, and I tried my best to learn many things. Being the affiliate of Mr. Nauzil, being part of his team, has given me lots of opportunities to grow, especially when it comes with learning the marketing, learning technology, AI. This is new to me, and I really embrace all the changes. Whether, you know, there are some baby steps. Still, I'm now, you know, going outside my bubble and thinking outside the box. So those are my motivation.
Yeah.
And
Thank you very much. That's very, very important. Like, for
yeah,
instance, this live show is also me going out of the box, me going the extra mile, right?
yeah,
Because some people would actually think that I'm very natural with this. I was born to do this. I've always been doing this all my life. But really, no, this is me pushing myself out there. Like you said,
mm-hmm.
something, the curiosity. What would happen if I do this? What would happen if I take this step and all that? I've slept on this for a very long time. The idea came to me last year, but I just had to do it this year, right?
Yeah,
And I can see that there is a future in this. For instance, you, Miss Maria, doesn't like coming out and showing your face. But for this purpose, you're out here showing your face to the world, right?
I know, right?
That is something. That is something. You've been doing a lot of things without showing your face. Now, something has brought you out and you've shown your face to the world. See how beautiful you are with your voice, and everyone will get to see and admire the beauty behind that voice. We are going to see the beautiful face behind that voice, right? Just because someone was curious, just because someone took the step to do something, right? And you also mentioned something about independence. That when your parents respected your mind, your parents wanted you to be an accountant, but you changed from that and went into education, and they respected it and embraced it and encouraged you, and they were with you all the way. And it was an opportunity to help push you to become independent, to be able to stand on by yourself and all that. All right, so now let me just quickly talk about ultra creatives. She said, I'm so sorry, I just have to type it here, still on the road. Okay. All right, she's still on the road. Yes. Talking about the I'm gonna paint this so that everybody gets to see it. All right, so she's still on the road, but she's in a competition. It's sorry, I'm trying to recall the name of the competition. Got this. Okay, so but it's a teachers competition, right? And it's closing tomorrow, Saturday. So she needs your vote. She and Real Jolly Teacher and Ultra Creative need your votes. Please, if you can just click on their profile and go on to the links. Ultra Creative, please, can you drop the link here? So I just pin it down. Can you drop the link here? It will be nice to have it here. Just drop the link so we can just click on it. Get people clicking on it right away. Thank you very much. If you can just go to our page and the Real Jolly Teacher, go there and click on the links and please vote for them. They'll need your votes, please. They need your votes. Make it to the next page, right? Thank you very much, everyone. So, Miss Maria, thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you here. I will learn so much from you. So I hope,
thank you.
Please help me talk to Mr. Nasri because I'm going to contact him. So help me talk to him and let us see how we can work together as well. All right.
Yeah,
All
thank you
right.
so much, Miss Mary. Thank you
Yes.
for this opportunity and this collaboration. And for sure, of course, we will, for sure, this one is like a stepping stone for you, Miss Mary, for you to help also other educators, not only me. And this is so, yeah, this is my first time to have an IG live. So thank you so much for inviting me. Also, who else are here? Yeah, because you're going to record it, right? And also going to on the YouTube page or YouTube channel.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So this will be uploaded on my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
It's Mary the Millionaire Teacher. That's the name of the YouTube channel. It's very easy to remember. Mary the Millionaire Teacher. So it will be uploaded there. You just go there and have a rewatch. Okay? So you watch and learn all the things that we've learned today. And then you can also contact other people. So we'd like you to please vote for Ultra Creative. Her name is Mercy John. Please vote for her. And the real jolly teacher, her name is also Mercy, but Mercy Nandi. So these two people are Mercy's all around. Mercies are just flowing all around us. Mercy Nandi, the real jolly teacher, and Mercy John, Ultra Creative. Please vote for them to take it to the next level on their content. Thank you, Miss Maria. Any final words from you before we go today?
Well, take the risk. Be a risk taker. That's always what I always tell to my students. Be a risk taker. Everything is possible. Everything is really possible if you will try. That's it.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Just take the risk. And you never know what is at the end of the tunnel if you don't
Exactly.
move in the tunnel, right? If you just
Exactly.
stand and you're looking at the tunnel, you never know what is at the end of the tunnel. But we always
Yeah.
know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Miss Maria. It was a pleasure having you today. We've learned a lot from you. We've learned how you navigated from accounting to thank you very much. Everything is possible. We learned how you navigated from accounting into teaching, and then how you navigated from the Philippines, teaching there for 5 years, and into North Africa, teaching for 12 years. What an amazing journey that is. And how you've adapted into the culture and tradition of the environment where you found yourself, so that you can be able to penetrate and teach your learners. Thank you very much for letting us know that everything is possible if only we can take the risk. And we always have to be curious. As teachers, as educators, we are born to give and give of ourselves by always sharing our knowledge, sharing the things that we know. Thank you very much, Miss Maria. We really appreciate having you here. Thank you, Real Jolly Teacher. You just dropped the link for, she just dropped the link. Let me pin it here. Pin. So the Real Jolly Teacher just dropped the link for our own, for the contest, right? She's contestant number 5, while Ultra Creative is contestant number 7. So please, let's go and vote for them and make sure that they take it to the next level. Thank you very much. Miss Maria, what link did you drop here? Is that your affiliate link?
Yes, Miss Mary. This is the link of Mr. Nauzil, because after this IG live, we're going to have a test drive of some of his projects. But most of his projects are really really beneficial, not only for the marketers, but also like if you want to pursue like social media marketing, and also like how to make your own website, how to use AI tools. I mean, in a very affordable, of course, price, Mr. Nauzil is there to help you. And he's really popular, Miss Mary, and for the rest of the listeners, because Like his clients are not only in Africa but also in USA. So he's really approachable, and I mean, yeah, he's always around all the time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Nazir. We will contact you and we will do business together, right? Thank you very much. So it's a real pleasure having everyone here today. Thank you very much. If you want to have the replay, so you go over to YouTube and get the video. All right? Thank you, Miss Maria, for coming. Take
Thank
care,
you.
everyone. We've come to the end of the Millionaire Teacher Show for today. Thank you.
And thank you
Bye.
also, Miss Andrea, and thank you also, Viva. Thank you.